Good morning, students. 16th chapter quadrilateral, this chapter completed. Then next one chapter in your syllabus, this 17th chapter geometrical constructions. But this chapter I will take afterwards. Then next one chapter C, 18 three-dimensional shapes. Chapter name three-dimensional shapes. What is meant by these three-dimensional shapes? We have learned in previous class, three-dimensional shapes means the length, width and height. It is called as a three-dimensional shapes. Example, table, chair, these three-dimensional shapes. See here, cuboids or rectangular prism. You have learned to make a cuboid from its next. See these few examples of how the same shape can be obtained in other ways. Then see this rectangular prism. All the faces of this cuboid are rectangular and its opposite faces are identical or congruent. Congruent means equal. And the cuboid is also a quadrangular prism. This figure is a cuboid type of this prism, rectangular, and opposite faces are identical, and it is this cuboid also as a quadrangular prism. How many edges does this cuboid have, and how many vertices and how many faces? You see this figure cuboid, in this figure here points A and B are two of these 8 vertices. See here, how many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many vertices here? In cuboid has 8 vertices. Then sides. How many sides you count? Segment AB, segment AP are the names of these two edges. Again, segment AD, BC, CD, DS, CR means here how many edges cuboid have? These 12 edges. How many? 12 edges. And faces? Faces, how many faces here? 6 faces. How many faces? 6 faces. Means a cuboid has 12 edges, 8 vertices and 6 faces. Then next one figure you see, cube. There is a dice in the figure alongside, but it is a cube type. What difference do you see in the shape of this dice that of a cuboid? You see this cuboid is a rectangular type, but this cube is a square type. What is the difference of this cube and cuboid? Cuboid is a rectangular type and this cube is a square type. Then when all the faces of a quadrangular prism are equal squares, it is called as a cube. All the faces of this quadrangular prism, all the faces are the equal, means it is a squares, then it is called as a cube. Then how many faces cube have? How many vertices cube have and how many edges cube have? You see here, how many faces here? 6 faces. How many faces? 6 faces. How many edges? 12 edges. And how many vertices? 8 vertices. Same as it is cuboid, means a cube have these 12 edges, 8 vertices and 6 faces. Then next one, see this point, triangular prism. Triangular prism. See, what is the shape of these faces at the base and the top of this figure alongside? You see this face of this top and bottom of this triangular is prism, and what is the shape of these faces on the sides, and such a figure is called as a triangular prism. You see this front side of this figure, it is a triangular type and it is a prism, means triangular prism. This figure is a triangular prism. Then how many edges, vertices and does a triangular prism have? You see this here, how many edges, how many vertices and how many faces does a triangular prism have? See here, in triangular prism have here 9 edges. How many edges here? 9 edges. Then 6 vertices and 5 faces. How many faces? 5 faces, 6 vertices. Then next one, see this figure, cylinder. You must have seen a tall box with a cylinder base. You see this cylinder? A tin, like this is a familiar shape of this cylinder. If the tin is closed, it is a closed cylinder. When a tin is closed, then it is a closed cylinder. A closed cylinder has two flat circular faces. Two flat circular faces and one is a curved face. The cylinder has these two circular edges and no vertex. Here vertex, no. And edges, how many? 2 edges, but these edges circular edges. Means here cylinder has no vertex, two flat circular faces and two circular edges. Then firstly you write here in this chapter cuboid. You draw this figure of this cuboid. Cuboid. Right here, a cuboid has 12 edges, 8 vertices and 6 faces. How many faces? 6 faces. Right. Then next one figure, cube. Then a cube has 12 edges, 8 vertices and 6 faces. You see these vertices 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These vertices and edges means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many edges here? 12 edges. And faces you see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many faces here? 6 faces. The next one figure you draw here, triangular prism. Triangular prism. Triangular prism. Right, triangular prism. Triangular prism has 9 edges. Prism has 9 edges. 9 edges. 6 vertices. 6 vertices. And 5 faces. 6 vertices and 5 faces. The next one figure, cylinder. Cylinder. The circular face. Cylinder. Then curved face. This also circular face. Cylinder. A cylinder has no vertex. A cylinder has no vertex. It has two flat circular faces. It has two flat circular faces and one curved face. And it has two circular edges. It has two circular edges. This remaining part tomorrow, okay?